New at 6, a warning from Fort Carson. If you see smoke coming from the mountain post, there's no need for alarm. They're telling us over the next several weeks they'll be conducting prescribed burns. The fires will clear the training grounds so soldiers can use the ranges with a lower risk of starting a wildfire. And the Forest Service resuming fire mitigation burns after the government shutdown.
And it's not necessarily welcome news for folks who live in the small town of Beulah. And Bill Folsom looking into their concerns, what the Forest Service is saying about the safety. Bill, back from Beulah in our Pueblo studio.
Beulah residents are hyper aware of fire danger after multiple wildfires in the past few years. The Forest Service goal is to reduce fire danger, but residents say the way it's being done seems in conflict with what they know about wildfire safety. The Forest Service says there is an explanation. Fires like these are what residents of Beulah have spotted burning on the mountainside.
I could see a huge fire up there on 12 Mile around the Don Carlos Trail area. And it wasn't just white clouds, it was red.
Rayanna Grieve and several of her neighbors contacted News 5 after asking Forest Service managers about the burns. To them, it seems dangerously close to town. The burns happen while it's windy, and crews leave with embers still hot. Practices contrary to what locals do with their own fire mitigation.
We had to learn how to take care of those downed trees and what to do to get rid of the slash.
The wind is of most concern. Just 2 years ago, an accidental fire on the grass side of town accidentally sparked during a major windstorm.
They weren't able to control it, and it burned 8 houses and all kinds of, just buildings of sorts.
Slash piles are, in fact, a very important and key tool in forest management.
Greg Goodland with the Forest Service says this is an education opportunity. Thousands of slash piles will be burned this winter across all Forest Service land. He points to the snow in the peaks above Beulah.
We need to have plenty of snow on the ground, and currently what we're seeing is an average of 8 to 12 inches, and in many places up to 3 feet.
They do burn when it's windy. During dry conditions, the wind is the enemy. In the winter, it blows out pollution and is a help when burning in deep snow.
It encourages a hotter fire, which oftentimes gives us better consumption of those piles, thus making that project that much more effective.
Now, fire pros do not say no risk. Instead, they say they create a plan for a minimum risk that also minimizes risk next summer. Beulah locals have heard the explanation, but say they just can't shake their feelings of unease.